What's up, friends, family, buyers, sellers, colleagues? It is the most wonderful time of the month. Right here, it's time for us to go over the Broward County single family home stats for the month of July, which means we're going to be looking at the activity that took place last month in the month of June. And we're getting the most relevant, accurate information right here before you get it from anywhere else, unless, of course, you work for Florida realtors. So let's see what we found out today as these numbers were released. Well, as you probably know or were aware, the single family home market in Broward County is leaning heavily towards sellers with 1.5 months of sellable or available inventory. Sellers are finding that the market is favoring them. Now, we'll see how this impacts what buyers are doing, how it's going to impact days on market and the sales prices as well as inventory here in a moment. But let's go ahead and hit these key metrics for you. So first of all, important to note that 1,803 real buyers came to market in the month of June. What this means is you might hear closed sales, trades, transactions, 1,803. That was a 37.3% increase year over year. We know that June 2020, some things were going on. So it may not be as accurate as we might assume or as in previous years. But 1,803 real buyers came to market, of which 451 of those real buyers purchased in all cash. Our list price to sales price ratio, and that is original list price to sales price ratio for the month of June, was right at 100%, which means that sellers are pricing their property and buyers are offering or closing at that price, which is a win and a win on both sides, depending really if you're a buyer or a seller, of course. The median days on market, the time to which the property goes under contract, we saw a decrease of 75% down to 11 days compared to 44 days in June of 2020. And then the new listings, the inventory that hit the market in June was up to 2155, which was actually a 21% increase year over year. I know we're hearing that inventory levels are low. It's not because inventory isn't coming onto the market. It's just that now so many buyers want to purchase that money is relatively inexpensive to borrow or to leverage. So even as more sellers bring offerings onto the market, we are seeing with that decrease in the number of days or market stay at 11 days being the median, we are seeing inventory turnover, thus the 1.5 months of inventory. So let's look in some price bands as I love to do and see what activity we have. So the number of closed sales in what was typically our most active price band of 300 to 400K minus a buck or 399,999 actually decreased by 10.3% down to 347 transactions. And you're going to say, well, Neil, why is this? I want you to see what happened in the 400 to 600K price band. There was actually a 55% increase there with 596 real buyers coming to market. This shows us a couple of things. The available inventory in that 300 to 400K minus a buck is decreasing. Sellers are saying, maybe, just maybe, I can get more out of my property. Maybe, just maybe, because of the demand from the buyer side of the market, I can price it instead of going 380, 385. Maybe we can bump that just to 400. That's why we see a decrease in what is typically the hottest price band and an increase, a significant increase in the 400 to 600K. And then 600K to just a buck under a million, we saw 164% increase in the number of real buyers there to 410 real buyers or transactions or trades taking place in the month of June, all encouraging for sellers. And if you are a buyer looking to buy, just set the realistic expectation that you might move up a price band, or you might be able to expect or anticipate paying at or slightly above the original list price. So let's look at the number of new listings, the new inventory that's hitting the market. I mentioned that our inventory levels are still historically low, but we are seeing an increase compared to June of 2020, of course, with the amount of available inventory or the amount of new inventory hitting the market. That 300K to 400K, we have 464 new listings come on. That was only a 4% increase, but here's where the 400K to 600K, where it gets interesting. We saw a 40% increase in those listings hitting the market there, and that totals 748 new offerings. For the 6 to a million minus above, we saw an increase of 57% of new listings, new offerings hitting the market at 470. So keep in mind that sellers are putting the properties on the market. It's just those days on the market. The amount of inventory that is there has gone down. And in fact, let's look at those median days on market by the price band. I mentioned those new listings coming on at the 400 to 600K minus a buck. We're looking at 10 days, median days on market. The same for the 600K to a million minus a buck, 10 days. You know, that hot price band that we're always looking at, the 300 to 400K, that was 11 days. So even as we have new inventory amounts increasing for the month of June, we are seeing that median days on market, buyers saying, I don't want to risk missing an opportunity. I don't want to risk not getting the home that I desire. So they're even in the price band slightly higher than typical. We're seeing them get those properties under contract faster than usual. And that is a 73% decrease and an 84% decrease in median days on market, respectively, for the 400 to 6 and then the 6 to a million minus a buck. So I hope that you found this information relevant, valuable, and I know that it is accurate because we have some of the brightest minds in all of real estate compiling this information for you. If you are interested in getting more information like this, not only on Broward County single family homes, maybe on townhouses or condos, or even in different counties or states across the country, be sure to send me a message to neil@worldrenownedrealestate.com. I would be excited to do that. And also, if you need any buying or selling assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm connected with the best of the best all around the country and the world, and we all would be thrilled and excited to assist you in accomplishing all of your real estate goals. If you found this video informative, then be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get more information like this in a timely manner. And immediately following this video, we've got more to do. We have to look at the national real estate market as well as the Broward County luxury home market to see what's happening at that 750, 770 price range and up, so that you can know, is now the right time to buy or sell in the luxury market. Until the next time I see you or you see me, remember, don't be average, be world renowned. Take care.